Hello and welcome back to Hollow Knight with myself, Hollow. I really appreciate you rejoining me for the series once again. We have done it. Last time we managed to get free of the fantastic pale ore, a rare pale metal that emanates an icy chill, surprised by those who craft weapons. Well, it's about time we go see a man who crafts weapons. We'll talk about what's going to happen when we get there. I'm sure you're all freaking out in the comments, or maybe about to be. Damn, I'm killing those guys in 2 hits. I thought I was on 3, and those guys have been on 1 for a while now. But since we're here, we're making this very short journey back. Watch out for the spikes. It's so evil that they put spikes on the top of the elevators. Yes, I know it fits with the theme, but it's like I feel like it's an anti-speedrunner thing, just designed to mess with them. Anyway, we're going to go see the blacksmith, but I want to do 2 things really quick. One topic, I suppose. Unbelievably, I keep getting more art for the series. I'm so grateful. I'm so lucky to have it. I never expected to get art consistently for this series. And I feel like what sort of kicked it off was just acknowledging that I'm into drawing, I'm really into art, and I love the style of this game, and to see your guys' take on it is so awesome, something I'm really into, really enjoy. And the moment I was sort of brought that up just once, everyone's been doing it, all you talented people have been involved, so thank you today to FFEEK. I'm going to put that on screen because how else am I supposed to pronounce that if not FFEEK? Thank you so much, man. He's created this awesome image of certain Mr. Mighty over there, or Fabulous is it, or Wise, or is it Stupendous? I can't remember of his 20 titles he had. Fun fact, that boss came in the recent DLC. Apparently he wasn't in the original game, it was just like a little addition to his storyline in one of the free DLCs, the first one in fact. So that's really cool, and it's completely free, so that's really cool. But also, fun fact, you have to defeat him 10 times, and he does more damage every time. So I believe at one stage, I'll be 1 hit by him. Anything he hits me with, I will die to in 1 hit. Isn't that scary? But anyway, FFEEK, thank you so much. You captured that beautiful fight so well. You got the lazy one, small one in the back, just cheering. You got the big one holding up the mask that's defeated me. And you know what's super clever about it, what I really like, is the fact that when you defeat him, all that remains is the mask, right? The cracked mask. Well, there's my cracked mask on his thing, like a reverse situation. It's beautiful. I loved it. Thank you so much. And then get ready, guys, for this. This is Me as a Hollow Knight by Vimpol. Look at that. Look at the way it captures just the nature of the game. We don't know what's under the mask. We think it's nothing. Look at the actual mask itself. How creepy. It's like accentuated on the eyes. Oh god, the flame and like how I'm using this like dark magic and the shadow itself. Hell, he even captures the goddamn cloak really well. I don't know how I have people of this ridiculous magnitude of talent. And I know like fan art or viewer art, especially for people who are genuine artists, who do commissions or maybe even do painting or whatever, do it as a career or as like a long life hobby, teaching maybe. The fact that I get to see something like this, even if it's rare, I really cherish it. Thank you so much. Alright, so this is the blacksmith. When you upgrade your nail 3 times, he's going to ask you a question, and you have to deny it. And I know exactly what that question is, because everyone's been telling me this for the last 15 episodes. Since, in fact, the first time I got a pale ore. Thanks for the spoilers there. Ah, you've returned. I see you have some pale ore. A rare fine metal, that. Give me it, and some geo for my efforts, and I'll reforge your nail to make it stronger. 4k. Oh, it's a good thing I've been saving. 4k is a lot, though. Like, damn. I nearly had 10,000 there. As you wish. I'll get to work then. He's so humble. He's so nice. Straight to the point. These animations are my favorite thing in the game, man.
Garadel Akari.
It's done. The reforging is done. Your nail is much stronger than it used to be. As strong as it could ever be. In only your weapon have I seen such potential. And finally, I behold the majesty of a pure nail. To think this moment has come upon me so soon. You look quite old. And yet you weren't expecting this day to come anytime soon. I must step outside a moment. His anvil is just like the curved shell of a beetle, I think. He's actually got a little chest there. I don't know what material that is. Like, it's like a horn or something that he's slapping it on. Very funny looking anvil, isn't it? Hey man, what's going on? My life's work achieved. What more is left? He's a big guy.
Ah, Ranjo Stenja.
With a pure nail forged, my work in this lifetime comes to an end. My only remaining desire is to see and feel the nail strike true. I beg you, cut me down. As my final moment in life, I want to taste the blade's exquisite edge. After all this time, all this toil, haven't I earned it? No. I mean, guys, if you hadn't commented for the last 20 episodes or something, not to make this choice and not to do this, I would have liked to come to my own conclusion, but for those who are upset maybe because I didn't get to do this blind, I don't think I would have hit him. I think I would have been against it. I can't talk to him anymore. Okay, I'm not even looking to his thoughts. It just wants me to hit him. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to go to the bench, reset, and come back and see if he's changed at all. But let's have a quick look at the nail. You know how it got that really cool coil pattern? Now it's completely changed. The ultimate weapon of the Hollow Nest, crafted to perfection, this ancient nail reveals its true form. Look at it. It's almost like the cloak, the actual cloak that I wear, wrapped around in sort of a diamondy, platinum style colouring. That spiral. Very pretty looking. Sorry, mate. Not doing it. Oh, it let me speak to him. Well, I'm going to go to the bench anyway, just in case. And then we'll go back to him. Have you moved position? Hey, he did. Good. Good. Oh. He's gone. I mean, is that good? Is it bad? I don't know. Pretty concerned right now. He was suicidal. He was suicidal. You know, I would have happily talked to him about it. But, hopefully we find him again. I hope that's not the end of his story, that he just disappears. It's Hollow Knight. I doubt that's the end of his story. Next, we're going to go back to Dirtmouth, have a quick look around, see what's going on. And if nothing's changed there, then we're going to go ahead and finally, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go to one of the symbols on the map. It's about goddamn time. So the reason that I actually wanted to return to Dirtmouth so quickly, even though it wasn't long ago, you know, it was like the last episode that we were there, is because I'm hoping the blacksmith returned here. No luck. I've not seen anything new. Okay. Okay. Here it is. We have this room here, if you recall, and a doorway. If I recall correctly. I need to jump up there. Yeah. So I couldn't make it because I didn't have double jump. And then that was, you know, that was a while ago. Now we do actually have double jump. So now we can move around this room a lot more. We have a locked door. And a couple of these flying guys. It's nice to have the fully upgraded nail. I was thinking, what if I had like the fragile strength on again? There's a locked door there. What if I had the fragile strength on again? Would I be able to just one hit like a huge amount of the enemies in this game? I feel like that would be invaluable. I started using that offensively, that ability, the downward smash, in the boss fight. And it's been just so, like, look at that. It's so powerful. It's so useful. It's good against so many enemies, like the shield guys. And it was so powerful in the fight against Zoe. I wasn't expecting it to be quite as good as it was. We've missed this Geo. Not that it matters, we have 6k and very little to spend it on, and we're going to go back to that historian guy very soon. Did that open this door? It did open this door. We're going to go back to that historian, and we have like a bunch of things to give him, so lots of money to make from that. And on top of that, we also have like a broken elevator there. Look, it's all cracked. We also have those 2 new things, those eggs, that we're really excited about showing him, just for the lore. But I have to imagine they're worth a lot. They could even be priceless. There's a shortcut there? Question mark? I don't really know if it is a shortcut. So that one goes up. There's another doorway on the left, though, that we missed. And there's a bench symbol, so I should probably go to it. Yeah, hello. Alright, good. Another little window. Oh, hang on. I remember there's a doorway above us. Yeah, it is this, isn't it? It's a long tunnel. And it's locked, like a one-side sort of opening on the door. So this should take us up to that tunnel, I think. And we might be able to open it from the other side. It's pretty creepy, that, isn't it? Notice how they're crying. There you go. Oh man, we're decimating them. Look at a couple of these guys. This guy right here is crying. It's sad. It's not right. I feel kind of bad killing them. Alright, something's going on in there. That's like a really royal place. Obviously tied to the spirit that we're going to go to. Is this going to unlock the door? It is. Which then leads us out to the main room, right where a bench is. I guess it's nice to have that shortcut in that area there, sort of connecting everything up. So it makes sense sort of in the world, but I'm not sure how much I would use that passage, to be honest. Having the bench we already have. Okay, we've got a lift here. So that's the way to go. Leading all the way up here. Oh, it's taking us fairly far. That's going to go directly up. What about left? I hear a grub, by the way. Another elevator. Suddenly the music stopped. There's a grub. Hello. Ooh, okay, there's some beetles there as well. Bunch of sleeping guys. And some sort of weird sort of mist or fog in the air on top there. The music's back, so this is a safe area. Well, I say safe loosely. Oops. There we go. And here's the grub. Friendly. Home. They do actually think, okay. All he cares about, is all he wants them to have is home. They're so cute, but they're very simple creatures. Alright, another grub. I think that's probably like 2 or 3 maybe since the last time we've actually gone through him, so we'll go back there. But I guess it doesn't really matter if he's just going to give us loads of, you know, money, which we don't really need. But yeah, I'll get the achievement at one point. I'll say you've got them all, and then I'll go back for sure. Not too pressing. Yeah, okay. Door locked. You guys thinking anything? Strong husk. Light full. Defend seal. Light full. Defend seal. Strong husk. Oh god, it brings them back to life. Right, so they're like defenders of this region. But it's gonna bring them all back to life, isn't it? They're immune when shouting. Okay, I can do good here. This is fine. Oh, he's actually got like a rolling bounce attack. Reminds me of that stag beetle boss, the dung defender. Oh god, shouldn't I run into that? Okay, that one just slid right at me. Damn. Damn. Got the heal. Damn. I understand the fight, but I can't catch a break. Ah, okay. Alright, I understood the fight way too slow there, guys. I apologize. Oh, man. Okay, I've got it. So, the idea is you've got the rolling attack that's on the ground. You've got the bouncing attack that only bounces twice. So, yeah, it's scary. Yeah, it's hard to deal with, but it only bounces twice in a really specific way. So, just move away from that, and then you're alright there. The basic melee attack it has, really not too bad. This is problematic, though. My shade is there. Could you come out? Could you actually... Oh, that goes through walls, does it? Okay. Missing a heart here, but what can you do? Here we go. Alright, one at a time, no problem. Two at a time, just gotta get together with it. To grips with it. I like this fight, though. I like this sort of idea. So 2 hits. He does 2. Right. Bouncing roll. Distance between him. Bouncing roll. Put distance between him. Yeah, do that in a corner, mate. Okay. That was 2 hits. No problem. Okay. Back to full health, please. Great. 2 hits. Okay. Bouncing roll. Oh. Bouncing roll. That was scary. Double hit. Double hit. Double hit. Straight roll. Watch out for the double hit. There you go. Smashed it. Smashed it. Double hit. Double hit. Okay. Oh, got cornered there. He'll do. Okay. It's fine. Just get a heal off. It's double swing. Wow, I got something pop up that's telling me to update something, and it alt-tabbed me in the middle of the fight. Beautiful. I swear more and more things like that are coming up in my day-to-day life. And it's annoying. There you go. Oh, is that it? I got alt-tabbed in the middle of that as well. I apologize. There's nothing I can do. Wow. Okay, well, we had some information about what that was. The Watcher Knight. A discarded shell of a Watcher Knight reanimated by a swarm of infected flies. Yeah, so it was a corpse. They're all dead. Those are the memories. They just used to be little warrior fighters of something, like personal guard of something. When these silent warriors fall in battle, their bodies split open and strange bugs come flying out. I wonder, what will come flying out of me when I die? Will my hopes and fears drift away into the darkness? That's the beast wondering that. And he's wondering that because, well, they're infested by this thing that's bringing them back to life. I don't think the beast is undead because he's sort of capable of his own thought. So I think he's safe on that one. So it was kind of like a mini-boss before the mask itself up top. I'm nervous about that. A mini-boss. before what I assumed to be like a big boss. Oh, Christ. I don't need this. It's a quick 550 there, you know, no problem. I need to go put my money in that well. Apparently it takes about 4,000 and, well, I have more than that, so. Window. Big elevator. Alright, what are you guys thinking? Master. Too tired. All of them thinking the same thing. Just a little bit pile there. Those guys. I guess they're like pupils of whoever the master is. Probably the guy we're gonna go see. Oh, I saw that. Oh, it's a little, like, relic to probably this spirit that we're gonna go see. And I'm gonna destroy each and every one of them. Because fuck him. Oh! Sleep beckons eternal, and those words become my last. Though my gaze shall no longer fall upon this city, I will act forever in its protection. For king, for bug, for hallow nest, I head now to my rest. That's cute. That's a nice rhyme. This is where he would sit and outlook onto the city and protect it. But how? How would he protect it? Physically? Or what? Okay, this is awkward. Ha! There we go. This is where he would actually physically look. Okay, I thought he would just be in that room. It's one room that he was using. Oh, wow. I didn't expect to get to see from it. Like this perspective. And note, like, the things that are flying by, or were, they're not doing it anymore, are the tiny little flies. There they are, from the start of the game. The little flies. Oh, man. What a nice way to see the game. Like, we see it from, like, this 2D, beautiful, don't get me wrong, beautiful perspective, but this is so much more real, like those cinematics that we've been watching. It gives it a lot more. I mean, looking at the city there, one, we get to see how high we really are over this gigantic city, but how big it really is. How, God, wealthy it must have been. And, oh, wow, look at that little painting of it there. So you get another different perspective on the city of what it really is like. Fantastic. And there he is. Dead as a doornail. Dead as a doornail, that one. Hey, what are you thinking? You thinking any? I will watch over you. Servant, maybe? Haha. Was a servant. Now he's a dead-un. Haha. Ho ho. Yes. A sleeping figure lays atop the stone plinth. Well, why don't we wake him up then? Or rather, I guess I'm going into his dream world. Yep. Just like that failed guy that we defeated. Hello? Oh, the beauty of going into this place is if I do die, I don't have far to go. Oh, this music's nice. Hey. For King Beloved. To sleep something, I skipped it. Bonds must remain. Remain. Romaine. Okay. He's like me, but like kind of mystic. Oh shit, there's a thought. What? We just got the achievement Watcher. Oh god. That's endgame, isn't it? That's the end of Hollow Knight. You break the 3 seals and then you go to the shrine. Face what's ever in there. That's got to be the end. That's got to be the end game. Wow, I was expecting like a really big, intense fight, and the fact that I could go into its, dream and go in there and it looked like a boss fight. I thought that was going to be intense as hell. It's not actually a boss fight, it's just an event. A cool event and all, but not a boss fight. Don't know if I'm disappointed or not. I kind of liked it, actually. Yeah, the Watcher with his one eye. The reason that I mentioned, wow, okay, he's like me, but like Mystic, is because he looked exactly like the Hollow Knight, right? Except that he was a bit taller, a bit thinner, you know, whatever. And he had the one eye rather than the two masks. But it gave me that thought. Where did they come from? Maybe they also came from the Abyss. You know, I wasn't the only one that came from the Abyss. In fact, I wasn't even close to that. The amount of, quote, siblings that we encountered down there. The bodies, man. The bodies. And hornets from there, too. Others could be from there that didn't make it perfect, like the Hollow Knight, whatever it was they're doing it for. But others could have come from there. And you know what? Another did. The character that we defeated, the failed experiment. Whatever it was, yeah, it wasn't the greatest thing. And yeah, the reason it exists is because it was like brought back to life like a corpse with the weird hot infested bug thing. But it made it out. Maybe these three did too. But I don't know why. Other than to prevent us from breaking that seal. Or rather, they made that seal on the egg. But until we do that, until we, you know, break that seal, we're not going to know what's behind there and why they did it. But let's head back down this tunnel we've unlocked. Let's go back to the bench, reveal that area, have a quick look at it. Whereabouts is the bench? It's a bit further up. Here's the bench. Let's have a look at that area. That giant tunnel that leads up. Look at that. I love that. There's something so satisfying about revealing areas like that, man. About exposing the whole sort of section of the map. And there's still more for us to go do that we couldn't do before with those sort of abyss walls that piped throughout the whole of the kingdom. The one down there, here at the bottom. I guess this is where we're going next. We go to the distant village, we go do the thing there, and then we also check that out while we're down there. But while we're... hang on. I was going to say, while we're here, why don't we go see the guy and show him the things that we've got. The door's closed. Gone out to clear my head. Be back soon. If you have something you absolutely must sell, come find me in Fountain Square. He can go out there and be okay. I mean, yeah, I absolutely must show you. God, the arcane eggs. You probably have no idea they even exist. Alright, well, let's go to the square then. Here he is. Not far away, I suppose. Look at his beard thing. Everyone's got these masks. I think he's wearing a mask as well. But his mask is like this thing that makes it look like he's got this great beard. Because he's an elder, I guess. But I don't know. It makes me laugh. Like, it's a thing he's actively made happen to his mask.
Helmadelka.
Hey, Lemm. Oh, what are you doing out in this miserable downpour? It's kind of pretty, I think. Impressive fountain, isn't it? I'm sure we'd be able to appreciate more if we if we weren't both getting drenched. That night up there was an important one. The plaque here mentions its sacrifice, which carries something of an ominous tone. Note that he refers to what I thought was the king. Specifically refers to it as the Knight. The Hollow Knight. Probably met some sort of horrible end, though it sounds like the Knight's goal may have been achieved in the process. In all the relics I've collected, I've yet to find a clue as to what that was. Look at it. Look at it. And then if I look at the map, we actually look at like look at it. Look at the symbol there. Come on, man. It's like the evolved version. Oh, it actually says Hollow Knight on it. I forgot that. Memorial to the Hollow Knight. In the Black Vault, far above, through its sacrifice, hollowness lasts eternal. Yeah, so we're going to wake it up, the egg thing, and we're going to have to either sacrifice ourselves as like the next Hollow Knight the next perfect creation to be built, to sacrifice, to maintain the life cycle of this kingdom. Either we're coming to the end here, we're coming to like the very end of this civilization's potential and possibility, being corrupted, being destroyed, everyone's going insane, and I have to make some sort of sacrifice to sort of hard reset everything, to pull back whatever this infection is, this insanity, and bring the kingdom back to life. Or I'm here to end the eternal suffering that's been caused by this Hollow Knight sort of Deus Ex Machina thing, whatever it's going on, this eternal repeating cycle. I'm here to end that. Even though I'm supposed to be the sacrifice, I'm made to be the sacrifice, I'm here to end that because this civilization has to end because it's just this monstrous thing at this point. Those are my two theories currently. I'll be getting back to the shop soon, so if I stay out here too much longer, I'll get washed away in the waterways. Come and visit if you like. If you have relics, I mean. I'm not much for chatter. Who were you, Mystery Knight? Why no mention beyond your fountain? Thinking about the fountain, not me. I thought he was talking about me. Alright, Lemm. Thanks for the little reminder, little history lesson. And note how... I can't help but notice the three guys there. One of them being the Watcher. Quite literally just surrounding him. As if they're either servants to him or the whole, like, that they protect the seal. I don't know. They look like servants there to me. And because I went and quickly rested at the bench, the door is open. He's returned. Fantastic. What are you thinking? Same line as before. Vaguely familiar. I think Sam might be, you know, something that he recognizes. Alright, well, I'm going to sell all the basics real quick, and then we're going to get to the arcane egg. Ah, this seems like a simple egg. But actually, it's a precious relic from before the birth of Hollow Nest. I'll pay you a small fortune for it. Please, sell it to me. An arcane egg, eh? Now this is an ancient thing. These relics are the prize of my profession. There's knowledge hidden within, though it's very difficult and painstaking work to extract. One large understanding can be gleaned, though. This civilization may claim itself the first, but something else did exist within this place before Hollow Nest. Now that's an interesting thought. We're talking about the origin of this civilization, how it came to be, why it's supposed to be, quote, eternal. Something came before. And these eggs, you know, that shrine that we were like unlocking, it's an egg, isn't it? It's the black egg. Are these eggs like small versions of it? I don't know. Each egg offers a narrow glimpse into that forgotten age. Alright, well, give me one of them narrow glimpses, my brother. Another arcane egg? It's a rare chance to own two of these. I'll be the envy of all my colleagues, though my purse is feeling much lighter for it. These eggs are the most desired find from time before Hollow Nest, but they're not the only remnant of that age. You may have come upon them, those old statues that seem a store for... Oh, yeah! The ones that we're hitting. We actually get lore for them. They came before Hollow Nest. Wow. They too prove its existence, though in a larger, cruder form. They come from before. Interesting. I thought they were because of like the Arcane Sanctum. Looks like you don't have any relics on you. Managed to find any in good condition, then bring me them. Nothing to say for that. Well, he's very happy about it. Now we have 12,000 goddamn geo again. Guys, you know what we should do before we end the episode? We should go back to that shrine and go hand in a bunch of this geo, because I have just too much right now. I might as well do it. Back at the hidden station on the way to the well, I noticed that in this area there's all those webs, and there's another area with the webs, you know, the sort of area that we're going to be going to next in the next time's episode. And there's night there that we can't forget, that I might be able to do something with now that I've got a lot more essence. But yeah, I noticed that those spindly wires, they reminded me of someone that would fight using these wires. Not directly, but, you know, she would send her nail out. Hornet, you know, she comes from here, of course. This is where she's from. Wow, I'm one-hitting those now. And she is able... I think the whale's here. She's actually able to use a nail or whatever it is with range because of, like, a wire. And she moves around by throwing it and pulling herself. And she's from the Abyss. So I just thought, that's an interesting thought, right? She's come from here, and maybe that's where she found all of that string that she uses. I don't know. Cool thought. Alright. A true servant gives all for the kingdom. Let Hallownest's pale king relieve you of your burden. Well, I've got 12,000 geo, so that's a bit of a burden. 3,000. That's not all my geo. Oh, wow. It's not really charity if I'm sort of paying for an item, but I'll take it. Only one more fragment, and sweet deal, dude. We've got it at that point. The next upgrade. Is that it? No lore, nothing going on, no boss fight, no dreaming guy. Return to us. The Pale King. Missing Monarch, we need you now. The Pale King, the King of Hallownest. Similar in some ways to the Hollow Knight, but if the Hollow Knight truly is the one with the two sort of jagged things coming out, just like I have, but certainly not as jagged, maybe they're sort of same race, same style, but I'm not sure. I mean, the Ancient Worm as well also has that visual, but I don't know. I thought the Hollow Knight was the king, but now I'm starting to think that the Pale King and the Hollow Knight are two different entities. Maybe the Hollow Knight was created by Pale King to prolong his kingdom. People seem to like him, and I thought I was the king, especially because I have that brand. But now I'm questioning that. Either way, it's interesting to think about. Thank you very much for watching today, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. More Hollow Knight coming at you soon. But I want to say a huge, and I mean a huge, thank you to Edward, aka Jake, who supported me on Patreon since the last episode. And man, we've had a lot of pledges recently in the last month, and I am really grateful, guys. Thank you so much. But Jake, he didn't support me for, like, you know, what you would expect, maybe like $1 or $3 or something like that, maybe even $5. No, he pledged $50. So I wanted to give him a very special, personal thank you, Jake, because that is outrageously kind and generous of you to do. Hugely supports me in the channel and makes a huge impact on its own. Jake, thank you, man. Thank you so much. Guys, thank you for watching today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed myself. We'll be back for more Hollow Knight soon. Otherwise, see you next time, guys.